Hey everyone. A lot of times when I'm giving readings, I definitely take notes and find the main themes and the points that I want to kind of hit, but just wanted to walk you through what I kind of do here as I have a reading with this person later today anyway. So, she is, this is not her. Let me switch. She's a 10 of hearts and an ace of diamonds. See her significators right here. She has a jack of clubs karma, two of diamonds karma. So a lot of times with someone that's completely brand new, I'm going to walk them through the birth cards. So we're going to talk about the 10 of hearts and, some of their issues, which, they have issues with their needs versus others. They have issues leaving space for themselves. They overcommit socially to, a lot of things. They overdo it. They're the social success card. They're the party card. They have a lot of ace energy because they're a 10. So 1 plus 0, that's an ace. They have that ambition. They have the confidence. The 10 of hearts is really born into a great childhood because they have the 10 of diamonds as their Mercury card. So they were the center of attention, probably a very blessed life. They have a jack of clubs karma, which can give these people a streak of dishonesty. There's a lot of 10 of hearts that are in jail, supposedly. I just learned that. And that jack of clubs, like they could have 2 or 3 different lives that you'll never know about. They're very sneaky. They're very clever. Pretty strong social card. Like the royal wedding was held on a 10 of hearts day. It's a big party card. When you look at her other card, the ace of diamonds, aces, they're kind of like the 10s too, where they have a huge issue with like selfishness and freedom and their needs versus others. They think in terms of them first, not the relationship. And they're here to work on their self-confidence. And they're here to, like, they're a workhorse, but they need to kind of prove themselves in this life. And most of them are going to choose career over family, and they measure their self-worth by their net worth. But, they're here to, like, trust their instincts and compromise a little bit more with this 2 of diamonds karma card. So they're not very good at that, and that's one of the lessons for them is they're going to do better by compromising and having good synergy in partnerships. They're very good being alone because of the ace of hearts, second karma card. It makes it easy for them being alone. Now, her partner is a 4 of clubs, 2 of diamonds, and jack of spades. 4 clubs, 2 diamonds, jack of spades. So different energy here. Like the 4 clubs has a very Virgo energy. They have need for a lot of information. They make decisions rooted in security. They have comfort in routine and security. They're really stubborn mentally. And their challenge is this karma, the 5 of clubs, which would be expanding, stepping outside of the box, taking chances, bringing new knowledge, new experiences, and not playing it so safe. The 2 of diamonds is here like to make money with other people. They're a financial partnership card. Because they're a 2, they mentalize their relationships a lot, so they're out of touch with their emotions at times. It's also a fear card because it's a 2. So they get a little disconnected from their feelings because of their mind. But they want to make money together. They can also be a little devious because of their 6 of clubs karma and their jack of spades and Mercury. Just looking at this grand solar spread. 4 clubs. She's born in September, so she's ruled by Mercury, 2 of diamonds, and then her decadent ruler is a jack of spades. So you have this 2 of diamonds with the Mercury card and jack of spades. So the jacks, like, they don't have a lot of boundaries. They can make up boundaries in their own head or like just be really disconnected from reality. So they're a little prone to lying. And then this Jack of Spades is a decadent ruler card, has a 7 of clubs karma. So a lot of times they might end up attracting people who want to control them. Actually, I take that back. That's a Jack of clubs. But they have a 7 of clubs karma. The 7 of clubs karma is going to tell them that they're here to work on their attitude and like not be so pessimistic. They're really smart. They have issues with freedom as well. They're like they could be really talented artists. They could be like spiritual initiates, but many of them don't look towards the spiritual side of life, and they just have like these issues with boundaries and like crossing them. So those two are together. They've been together for a bit. When I look at their connections, they have... So like a lot of the connections are going to be going towards the 1991 birthday, the 10 of Hearts. But like one of the things to look at is Cindy... Oops, I just said her name. Her karma card is a 2 of diamonds, and she has a moon connection with her partner. So I'm going to show you that. It's actually, this card has a moon connection to, do I have the Grand Solar? Is there a perfect spread here? Yeah, it's not here, but her Ace of Diamonds, which is here in the perfect spread, is moon in the past life to her partner's 2 of diamonds. So that's one of the things I'm looking at first, even though it's not like the first connection, because that leads the relationship. So my client is moon to her partner. And the other thing to look at is that my client's karma card, the 2 of diamonds, is her partner's birth card. Right here. So like right away, you know that my client is giving to her partner, and her partner receives this benefit. Her partner might not even know that this is like the case, but my client will feel that, and she'll feel like her partner's kind of a burden, or she'll be like irked or annoyed by her. This is an energy being transformed from one to the other. And they have a lot of other good connections. Like they have a Uranus connection in the current life spread. They have a Neptune in the past life, which is a psychic relationship from the past. My client's Saturn to her partner, which gives her kind of like a teacher vibe. It could be a little bit of intense, like a father figure pointing out faults. My client also is Uranus to her partner, so it's kind of like a true friendship, but her partner kind of has to be okay with her not being as predictable, like coming and going. And then her partner is Venus to her in the past life, so this is like a love at first sight connection. So I look at all the connections. From there, we go to, I'm going to the advanced spreads, which has a law of 5 cards, just to get everything. I'm going to go to the 7-year. Take a look at her 7-year. What year is she in? Having a little coffee. It's past my working time on the East Coast, but she's in a Saturn year. So Saturn's a year of burden, constriction. She has some 5 energy here, so there could be changes that are difficult, or traveling for like sick people. She has a 5 of clubs as her environment card, making changes a little bit easier. So this is one of the first things I'm looking at, just her overall cards. I mean, she has a 10, which should, like, you know, if there's any sickness, the 10 of clubs is going to tell her like natural solutions to help overcome sickness. Queen of Spades, overcome health problems with inner mastery, with your own mastery over whether it's your health or physical routines. But that 5 of Spades, that's what I would ask her, is if someone's sick in her family. She's getting to the end of her 7-year period where she's near her Pluto results. She should start to feel those. So she may want to start looking at a way to line up with the Three of Diamonds, what really matters most to her. Figure that out, line it up in one direction instead of worrying about either 2 jobs or financials or money or what she values most, to kind of receive like a happy, unconditionally high heart, or like a spiritual type of love or an uncontrolling type of love. So that's one thing I'm looking at. For her Ace of Diamonds period, spread, she has a King of Hearts. She should be able to overcome any emotional issues. There's worry here about health possibly, or the home. Could be health, it could be work, it could be the home. But the 4 is going to be like overcoming health issues, so that's good. Jack of Diamonds, be a little bit, work on her creativity and becoming better either as a mother or in relationships, or to result in getting married. Excuse me. Might have her taking on a mother role. She has a 10 of Diamonds as an environment, which is nice. Helping her, make money. The 9 of Hearts is telling her in the 7-year spread that she's working on letting go of relationships that may no longer serve her. But she has the King of Clubs, in this displacement, great mental accomplishment, mental power. The King of Truth, the King of Knowledge is with her. So that's her 7-year. So after the 7-year, I'm going to drill down into the yearly. On a yearly time frame now, she's age 32. She's currently in a Mars period. Where she could have financial success, lump sum of money coming in, and fulfillment at home or in relationships. It is a wish-fulfilling year for her with the 7 of Spades as her displacement, because the 7 of Spades is in the Jupiter column of the spread. It gives you wishes, and with that, you're supposed to manifest, write down, meditate, figure out a way to bring those wishes into your life. The 8 of Diamonds is helping her environmentally as a blessing, just to bring in flow of money. What I found interesting, she might have a sacrifice for family, relationships, that could be tough, but it's going to end up being good for her. But what's really interesting is her partner's cards all are here in Saturn. So I'll be interested to hear what she says about that. That's her decadent ruler, birth card, karma, but also my client's card. She is receiving karma of like letting go. Has to do with partnerships. So this will be in a really interesting period. Her partner could be a burden to her in some way. She also has a 5 of Spades and 9 of Spades influencing her Neptune period this year, which again I would check on the health of her partner. 5 of Spades could be traveling for health issues. 9 of Spades could be illness, accident, lifestyle changes, or it could be a change of job, like traveling for a change of job. But I wouldn't recommend that in Neptune. You're just not thinking as clearly. Her Uranus has the Ace of Spades here. Secrets. Just looking at that. Has the 9 of Spades here too. Let's see, anything else? Her Pluto result for the year, like turning worry. Have to find a way not to worry, not to get too mental, into creativity, into values that align, So you get the benefits of like being creative of the 3 of diamonds. This is kind of scary down here, not a great combination. 6 of spades, 9 of spades. So again, like since she has a 7 of spades here, I just tell her like what's going on with your health, how's your routine. She has a 10 of hearts. It's possible she doesn't sleep a lot, she overdoes it socially, maybe goes out and drinks all the time. She's 32. So that's something I would look at. And then her planetary ruling spread, King of Spades and Mars. Terrific. Achieving mastery over her health issues, possibly, and satisfactory result with health issues with the 4. There's something with the Queen of Hearts going on this year, like having her work on, whether like becoming not a mother. I mean, yeah, I would say mother, but like knowing them, it's not going to be a mother, but maybe just like her feminine side or romantic pleasures, being a good partner, good family woman. And then she has a King of Hearts as a long range to be with her all year, to like teach her about her self-expression, taking her emotional power, speaking, to her emotions and how she's feeling, expressing herself. She has a 7 of spades here's environment, so that's good, kind of helping her out, maybe negating the other ones a bit. She has a Queen of Hearts here again, and Jupiter, which, could, being in a family dynamic, motherly role could help her financially or with her personal growth. Traveling or changes with a relationship in Saturn. The Ace of Clubs could be like bad news in Saturn, like new information. One piece of new information. Could it relate to her relationship? It could. It could be a relationship change. Or it could be like traveling for a sick family member. And then you have this, Ace of Spades, which could be like secret health issues. 6 of Spades down here, which also is health karma. 5 of Hearts, traveling from the home, changing locations. It could be a new job too. New job, satisfactory finances, or like financially protected. So it could be that, like leaving the home. I initially thought Ace of Spades because the personality card for her partner is a 4. It would be the Queen of Clubs because she's a 4 of clubs. So it's just a thought, like it's all in context, Her partner is here again. 2 of diamonds with a 10 underneath it. That's good. 4 of spades for the year, working on creating a stabilizing home or work routine or just physical life in general, and becoming better in relationships, becoming a better family woman. So that's for this year. Go 1 year further. Usually when the 3, let's go to her birth card. 10 of diamonds, long range for age 33. That's solid. She'll be focused on money. Doesn't mean that she's going to get it. Queen of Hearts with the 9 of Hearts and Mercury could be disappointment in someone in her family. Quick disappointment. She has happy relations here in Venus. Success at work. Or home. Probably work though. Success with the 4 of clubs. That's her partner's card. 2 of Hearts is there. That should be pretty good. This is the part I'd also talk to her about, is preparing for 5/27/2025. So 8 of diamonds and Jupiter, infinite flow of money. Set yourself up to be a thought leader in something, a teacher, a podcaster, a writer. Do whatever you got to do. Express yourself. These are good cards. She has social charm right there. Fantastic. Her Pluto results, so 7 of clubs, letting go or not being as attached to outcomes mentally to receive the positive results of the King of Hearts, which is like expressing true attitude, true love power. That's good. The 7 takes spiritual work. It takes like changing the way you think, becoming more positive. It's spiritual, so you go deeper in Pluto to work on that card. Planetary ruling card, Ten of Spades. That, when you have the Ten of Spades at that point, you begin the Mystic Triangle, which is like this. So it's a year of fortune. It's the beginning of the first couple of years of good fortune. And you might have some legal stuff in the beginning of the year. It's going to be okay. The rest of the year it gets easier. A lot of times when you have this card, you're newly single or you're working on getting enough love. And that's one of your goals, is like knowing there's enough, having self-love for yourself. She has charm power for the year. That's good. Social power. She can get her way. She could be a good healer. She has this 10 of diamonds in Jupiter, which I'd also point out. So, a big lump sum of money, like set yourself up for it. And that maybe happens by changing business location or jobs or moving homes, like there's some change that occurs there that allows for this influx of money. This is age 33. This is tough. Relationships with a Nine of Hearts to be reaching completion. Having to let go. Her partner is here in Uranus. Could be unpredictable, but it looks pretty good. Good love karma. Success. Usually success with like tech related businesses and stuff though. But it's a success card either way. Three of Hearts. In Pluto, making sure that she works on, she's either in between like two people, like a love triangle, or she's having a challenge with getting enough love. So that's something for her to work on that next year. And when she does that, her creativity could be awakened. She can make money through her creative expression. And then real quickly, I'll go one more year. So I'll usually look at the next 3 years. And of course, there's a lot of discussion during this. So if you ever want to book a reading, please do. Her partner's card is here as an environment. Three of Clubs, she's going to have to work on not worrying so much in that year 34. Birth at just taking a look here. Age 34. King of Spades in Jupiter. That's nice. That'll let you do anything. She has a King of Spades result too as her two. This is the Ace of Diamonds spread. That's why. Let me just look at this real quick. This is her 10 of Hearts spread. Her partner's in there again. Venus, she has some disappointments here. Disappointing endings with family or friends. Good stuff either legally or in male-dominated industries. Success of the mind. King of Truth, King of Thought, Four of Diamonds, financial protection. Six of Spades and Saturn could be health karma. Got to look out for that. But Four of Diamonds, Six of Hearts, that's okay. Nothing too crazy there. Here she has, I noticed a lot of odd numbers. So when you have a year that's full of odd numbers, like this is good. Seven of Hearts environments, going to give her like hopefully a lot of faith and happiness. But after Mercury, 5 of diamonds, Venus, change. 5 of hearts and Mars, change. 7 of spades and Jupiter, spiritual pivot. 9 of diamonds, endings, letting go. 5 of clubs, change in Saturn, which will be difficult. A 3, in between 2 things she may love, 2 people, or getting enough love. But, the year ends up really good with the King of Spades, so you can't complain about that. But this is a spiritual cycle right here. You're going to be more successful going internally and, reaping your rewards that way. So that's what I'm talking to her about. And also with the King of Spades, they have that ability, too, to look within. So few of them do it, but they can do it. So these are some of the things I'm looking at for her, and hope this was